What's up, Cube heads? I know it's been a while, but here's your newest Cote's Cube with one of my favorites, all the way from Sunshine Coast, Mr. Wade Goodall. How you doing, brother?
Good, Chris. How you going, mate?
I'm doing great. Now, you're in California for a little bit, but let's just go back a little bit. Sunshine Coast, I remember hearing about this like in Beyond Blazing Boards, like in the 80s, but Sunshine Coast has been pretty quiet to me, I guess. Tell me about like coming from there. What's it all about?
Yeah, it's got a pretty bad rep with waves and shit. It's like a lot of people compare it to, like, I guess your Florida, you know. We don't get a lot of swell, but when we do, the setups are amazing. So when there is waves, we get really good waves. So but yeah, a lot of people forget about it. No one really goes north of the Gold Coast, so
it's great for you, for crowds.
Yeah. They go to Noosa though, but that's about it.
For sure. Now, I guess, you know, Sunshine Coast known for punchy little wedgy beach break style waves where you started being known as like air guy, you know, doing flips, all that shit. But now, you know, as of the last couple years, ship sterns, chopes. Tell me about the transformation of Wade Goodall from air guy to like tube maestro, charger guy.
I don't know about tube maestro or even air guy. Really. Fuck. I know, it's just I've just been going to those kind of places because I moved down with Laurie Towner for a bit, and I just started going on his trips. And he's like, I'm going to ship sterns. I'm like, oh, I'll come. I want to try it. And he's like, all right. And there's like so he like helped me a lot with that kind of shit. And yeah, just I've been going to chopes for years now. But I'm still not getting the bombs. But I just like hanging out and picking up the medium scraps and shit.
Well, medium scraps, speaking of that, let me unveil this. You've all probably seen this before. Wade's seen it. We surprised him with it. That's the man himself right there in, I guess, what you would call a medium-sized one. I would call that a death-defying wave. That would scare me shitless. Tell me about this particular session, this photo, and this wave. Did you think that it was going to end up on somewhere as amazing as a cover of TransWorld SURF?
No way. I didn't even think I got a photo the whole time in Tahiti. It's so hard to get waves there when it's that crowded. But yeah, that was a total surprise. You know, that wasn't the biggest wave that come through like that whole trip or anything. But I guess it's just a nice one. It was good up the point.
It was good up the point wave. Now
it was like 25 foot up the point. And you just got the end bit.
For sure. Now, when you heard about it, like I guess I emailed you or somebody texted you or something. What was like your initial reaction?
I didn't believe it. I thought it was like a prank or some shit. I've never had a cover, and especially one of a chope shot. I was like, I didn't get nothing this year, really. But yeah, it's not a prank, and I was stoked.
It's not a prank. It's a sick one. All right, well, let's move on to now. So you've been in America for a couple weeks, and I talked to you the other day. You've had some fun adventures driving in America, right?
Yeah, I've been shitting myself. I borrowed a car off my mate, and it's a Ford Explorer. They call it the Ford Exploder. And the thing's like the power steering's all fucked, and I've got to put power steering fluid in every time I drive it, and it locks up, and I can't do a tight turn or anything. I was like, but I've pulled out on a couple of traffic lights the wrong side of the road and got swerved off the road and shit. So I'm sort of battling at the moment, but I'm starting to get it.
You're starting to learn. So if you see Wade on the road, just maybe just pull over, because you never know.
Tell me to get on the other side.
Right, I kept telling him, right side of the road, Wade. So also another uniquely, I guess, North County, California experience, the cougar scene. You've had a little, just recent little taste of the cougar vibe in Del Mar?
Yeah. I've always heard about these cougar bars, and I was pretty excited to check it out. I went and visited Seds and Fisher yesterday, and they took me down to this one. And it was like, it wasn't really cougars, they were more like older than cougars, like
leather wolves.
Leather wolf, grandma wolf, leatherbacks.
Nice, and you like what you see, you like the 60-plus chicks?
I'm not really into it, but they gave me some big smiles. I like the attention. It's pretty good. Makes you feel good when you walk in. But,
definitely.
We had a few beers there, but no luck. But
no, you haven't dove all the way into the cougar scene. Well, that's good. You know, save a little something for the end of the trip. And I heard you're staying somewhere actually pretty cool, right?
Yeah, I'm staying in a rad house up at San Clemente. There's a bunch of funny guys that live in this big house. It's sort of like the unofficial party house of the place, you know. Every night there's people, like groups of people coming in and out, and it's like an unofficial club. It's fucking awesome.
Who's some of the guys you've been hanging out with up there?
Dane Ward lives there. I'm staying in Rusty Long's garage room, which is sick. There's Frankie, Levi, Duncan, Curtis. They're all legends.
Mad crew, and those guys get some fine-looking ladies through there.
Yeah, man. I guess Dane's kind of a magnet, so they just come through constantly. It's awesome. Good viewing.
Well, we're coming up. We're gonna come up to hang out with you, Wade. So tell us about, I know you're in Cali for a little bit right now, and what do you got coming up? Any trips, comps that you're gonna be thinking about doing?
No, I sort of just got that Filthy Habits premiere in September, like the start of September, so I thought I'd just come over earlier. I spent last summer here and it was fucking awesome. Had a hell time, so I thought I'd come again, but yeah, it's been fun again. So.
All right, well, you guys can look for Wade in the upcoming Billabong movie, Filthy Habits. I know you got some sick stuff in there. I've seen the previews, so Wade Goodall, Cote's Cube, and we're going to make sure you have the end of the summer hell time, because we like you, man.
Thanks a lot.
Cote Chill. Cote Chill. Cote Chill.